Now ordinarily I'll start my videos off by introducing myself and telling everyone I'm turning this Mercedes Vario into a luxurious overlander, and when it's finished I'm going to go off on the hunt for treasure. But despite the Vario not being finished, I'm really excited to announce that we are actually going to go off on the hunt for treasure. We are going to a luxurious island in the middle of the Indian Ocean. We are going to the Maldives on a treasure hunting adventure, and you are more than welcome to come along with me. But before any of that happens, I do need to lock this place down and get this van ready for the winter. And then I need to hightail it back to Becky's and get all my scuba diving and metal detecting equipment ready for our epic adventure to the Maldives. And I am so excited. I've waited for this for so long. Right. Clock's ticking. Right, bucket. I need a bucket now. Got to try and get under there. If I seem a little panicked, it's because my flight leaves soon. And, you know, because I'm a man, most women will know, we like to leave things to the last minute. So this is my hot water tank. It's basically a calorifier. They are actually designed to go on boats. I've always wanted to fit one of these to a camper van, and for the life of me, I don't know why more people don't actually use these on camper vans. I'm just going to fit this here like that. Hopefully that'll stop the water going like that and go straight into the bucket. This should release the water that's inside it. There we go. Oh, I see. That's not a lot, is it? I thought more than that would come out. Maybe it's got an airlock. Maybe I need to undo one of the taps inside the van to let air come in. Let's see what happens. Yep, that worked. Yeah, it's because of the airlock. So I don't want these pipes to get affected by frost or the tank itself, although it's insulated. So by draining the water out, hopefully it will stop that from happening. I'm glad that it does that. This is also a pressure relief valve, so if the pressure builds up too much it releases the water to stop it exploding. There you go, it should be quite straightforward. We'll just let that drain. Now I'll be honest with you, I haven't really got that much that's here that's of any value really. It's just a few tools. I'm going to put them inside the van, and again purely to keep the frost from getting to them. I'm not really that worried about security because, well, the farmer's house is literally adjacent to this barn. Oof. It is cold, it is really cold. That's it really. Oh, some hanger light, let's get that. I don't want the frost get into that. That can go now. That's about it really. A battery and some power tools. The rest of this stuff don't really matter. Now ordinarily my scuba diving gear resides inside these two tubs, but when I made the video about making this pull-out drawer, I took all my scuba diving gear out of the tubs and pretty much dumped it in Becky's spare bedroom. And seeing as though I do actually need to go through all of my scuba diving and treasure hunting equipment, I may as well take these tubs and I can put all the stuff that I'm not taking with me to the Maldives back into these tubs, so that Becky's parents can have their spare bedroom back. Sounds like the water's finished running. Bucket number 2. Right, I think I've got everything packed away and locked up, so I'm going to head off over to Becky's house now, or Becky's parents' house. catch up with Becky, see how she's getting on. We've got to apply for visas yet, which is something we haven't done. They say do it 70 hours or 72 hours before you fly. Oh, I can't remember, but anyway, all I know is we haven't yet applied for those visas, which we need. Yeah, talk about leave things to the last minute. And yeah. Oh yeah, I've got to empty my pee bottle as well. I'll do that before I leave. Tell you what, that fits in there perfect. Just have to remember to move it when I light the fire, because you actually forgot to move it once. It wasn't pretty. Right, let's go Becky's. I want to change this top first. Now, for those of you that are wondering what happened to Waffle on a Wednesday, I will be bringing it back, I promise. Just that I've had so much to do over the last couple of 3 weeks, months. Yeah, 2 years actually. I've been really busy. When things quieten down a bit and calm down a bit, I will bring back Waffle on a Wednesday, I promise. So if you've got any questions for me, then do leave those questions in the comments of any of my videos, because I do read most of the comments, and I will get back to doing Waffle on a Wednesday very soon. Maybe we'll do a special Waffle on a Wednesday from the Maldives. That would be fun, wouldn't it? Yeah, I'll give that some thought. Right, let's go see how Becky's doing. So here we are back at Becky's parents' house. This is the spare room I was just talking about. Everything in here belongs to me. This is pretty much all my metal detecting, scuba diving gear that I would normally have in my van. There's my fins, my BCD, my wetsuits, yeah, my octopus, which I've just had serviced, so that's all up to date now, and my good old faithful underwater metal detector. Just move that, there you go. This is what I'll be taking with me to the Maldives. More wetsuits and stuff in there. Spare batteries, dive computer, all that good stuff's in the cupboard there, all nice and safe. But I can hear you all asking, well, where is the lovely Rebecca? I think she's in here. She's actually making a video herself. Are you filming, my dear?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, can I just
disturb
you?
It's alright.
What are you filming?
I'm filming my packing video for going to the Maldives.
How excited are you about going to the Maldives?
I'm super excited. So far I feel like I have got everything sorted. I've got swimwear, caftans in there, clothes in there.
You recently made a video about your swimwear, didn't you?
Yes, it went very well.
I'm not surprised.
I wasn't expecting it to be so popular.
She wasn't holding anything back. If you haven't seen Becky's swimwear video, yeah, go check it out. Shut my door. She's filming. Go check out Becky's channel. Right. So that's me. Oh yeah, I've got more stuff in here as well. This is Now, because I am going treasure hunting in the Maldives, I will be making a video about this metal detector. It's available on Amazon. It costs 40 quid and it is an underwater metal detector, and I'm going to be putting this to the test. But for that you'll have to go over to my other YouTube channel, which is the Cockney Treasure Hunter. I have absolutely no idea where I'm going to start. I think because I've just got my octopus back from the dive shop being serviced, I really need to connect that up to a dive cylinder and check and make sure it works. So I'm going to do that first because that's really important. After all, it's what my life relies on. So let's connect this octopus up. Now, for those of you who don't know, an octopus is what we call our dive regulator. It consists of first stage and second stage, and also an emergency second stage, and depth gauge and pressure gauge for what air we got in our cylinder. And in this cupboard, anyone think I've moved in? There's my dive cylinder. So I'm going to connect this up to the dive cylinder and just make sure this actually works. So even though this has just been serviced, it's still a good idea to check that everything is working properly before you actually take it into the water, obviously, and use it. Well, not obviously, because you'd think because it's been serviced it would work. Check the O-ring. So it's just a matter of connecting this up to the dive cylinder like this. So I'm going to connect that up. But hold that away. We always hold the gauge away. I've got just under 200 bar. That one's working. Love that fresh, dry, pure air. Check the gauge as I do it. Yep. So what I'm looking for on the pressure gauge, the needle should actually stay exactly where it is. If the needle fluctuates as you breathe in, you know there's a problem. I can't actually see this. It's pretty poor, that is. I'm going to have to change this. Look at that. It looks like the side of it's a bit blown out. Yeah, it looks corroded. Let's turn that off. Everything's working. I'm happy with that. Not so happy about my pressure gauge. That's it. Well, after doing a little bit of research, it turns out these pressure gauges are quite strong. And all the pressure is actually internal. Nothing pressurised is on the outside case. I think it's just the outside of this that's got a bit of corrosion on it. And the whole point of me having my own equipment is so I don't have to hire stuff. And this stuff, oh yeah, look at that, it's gone really soft. And there we go, got the pressure gauge out. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that, look. Panic over, it's absolutely perfectly fine. Bearing in mind, this is probably, potentially, over 20 years old, and I've had this serviced so many times over the last 20 years. It's probably a bit like Trigger's broom. I mean, these hoses are all new. They're only, I think, 3 years old. I had this all changed in 2022, I think it was. It served me well. I'm glad I did that, because it just looks like it's the rubber housing that's gone a bit out of shape. Saying that, there is sand and debris inside there, so I'm going to go ahead, give this a good clean and then put it all back together, and that's probably saved me about 200 quid. Right. So pleased I did some research on this. Just using light soapy water, that's all it is. And this stuff that Rebecca has is eco-friendly as well, so I've got no issues with using that. When I'm diving in the UK, I do dive solo. I dive on my own. Because I'm diving on my own, I am in shallow water. I mean, probably maximum 10 metres, even if that. And I'm looking for lost jewellery where people swim, so I'm not really in deep water. If I did go any deeper than that, I'll definitely have a buddy with me. Rinse off all the soap. It's amazing, a bit of warm water, and this has gone really flexible. I'm happy with that. Put that back in. There we go. Oh, it's good as new. Look how nicely that's seating inside the housing now. It's not all crooked and horrible. I'm sure if I put cold water on it, the rubber will go hard again. And it'll sit perfectly fine. What a relief. For a moment there I was thinking I'm going to have to, there you go, it's gone rock hard now, it's cold. I thought I was going to have to make a quick dash to the dive shop and buy a new one. Now they do say you should never modify your scuba diving equipment, but I didn't have any choice but to cut the end of my fins off because they wouldn't physically fit in my bag. But the big question is, how heavy are my bags? I've got loads of diving equipment in this bag, loads of filming equipment in that one, like my drone and everything, hardly any clothes. Yeah, I just need to weigh them now. funny feeling I'm going to be a little bit overweight. What was the limit on the hold luggage?
23.
23, so we're looking for less than 23. No, the scales have bust. It's so heavy, the scales have maxed out. They're not going to sit. Usually they should sit. 20. I got 24.
Oh no. You're going to have to take something out.
Yeah. This is how many clothes I'm taking. There you go. That's it. That's all my clothes. The rest of it is diving gear and paraphernalia. Can't leave the laptop behind. If I do that, I won't be able to edit videos and upload them for your viewing pleasure. Because I will be doing a lot of filming in the Maldives. I'm going to be filming a lot of treasure hunting videos. So if that's something that interests you, then check out my treasure hunting channel, The Cockney Treasure Hunter. 14 kilos. And what's the limit for the hat? It's 15, isn't it?
15 on the Virgin, 5.
Yeah. So I'm basically 10 kilos over for the seaplane. Guess I'm just going to have to suck that up. So there you go, that's me already packed for the Maldives. I'm rearing to go. Not so sure about Becky. Looks like she's still got some packing to do. Becky, you need to do some packing.
I'm coming.
Bloody hell, nearly forgot one important thing, my toothbrush. Can't believe I nearly forgot it. Oh, it was in my pocket. Brought it up from the camper and left it in my pocket.
Oh dear.
Now I'm packed. Now your turn.
Yeah.